Howdy, y'all.
It may be so, it may be true that I love you, so what am I supposed to do? You're aloof. And
Same blunt you saw me rolling the Bustling Stardust music video. Should be out pretty soon, or already out, or out at the exact same time as this comes out, depending on how things go.
I always wanted to be true, that I'll forever love.
Either way, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is me. Eternity. I'm here for you. I'm here for the people, right? I'm just trying to say something, trying to teach you, or trying to get you to teach me, because I'm just me, you know. It's neither here nor there. It's neither better nor worse. It's just who I am, right? It's my life on Earth. Or well, I guess I can stop the rhyming. You know, I grew up here. SAV, Savannah, Georgia, Seaport, stand up, 9-1 Deuce, right? Hey, Wilmington Island specifically, yo, the gutter, you know, suburban gutter, yeah. But I love this city. It's centered on 3 different ley lines, if not more, you know, just major ones, meridians of the earth, if you will. You know, it's like a vortex of energy. It's like a portal to the underworld. There's a lot of ghosts here. There's a lot of ghosts everywhere. I look on your shoulder, I look on mine, but at the same time, you know, there's a city fort. I grew up a psychic. It's an easy city to not know that you are a psychic in, because everyone's a psychic here. Well, everyone's a psychic everywhere, but around here, we got a lot of energy. We got a lot of really smart fools around here. People I've known in past lives, maybe you've known too, but they're here now. Here's the truth, y'all. I want you to remember this. Ain't nobody a peasant. Or rather yet, you're a god. You're someone worth living. You're someone worth being, you know. It's not about what you believe. It's all true, because it's all false. But at the same time, life is worth living, because you gotta live it. Even if you die, you're still alive. So get through to that. Whatever you believe in an afterlife. It's not an afterlife, it's always life. It's just the cycle that begins and ends, you know. Creation is a destructive force, and destruction leads to creation. Think about that. I'm not gonna tell you what to believe, tell you what to think. I'm just saying what I think about things. My opinions always change, as do you. We all have our own favorite bands, and you know, that's gonna change from week to week, day to day, beginning to end, and that's just one thing. That's just music, right? Like One Way to God, please. I have 5 fingers, you know, how many more like words can we expound upon to create some sort of like ideology of God? What is God? You know, it's just dog backwards as far as I'm concerned. Names mean nothing. Because what is dog but God? And what am I? Except I am. Iambic pentameter. But you see, you're here for a very worthy purpose. The reason you live is that, well, you're born. And not just that, you are somebody, you're something greater. You're like a creative being that was made, you know, on this earth. But not just, you're an intergalactic being, you're interdimensional, interuniversal. It's something larger than this. You go out into the galaxy, just you, just this tiny thing, and we're just little cells compared to the vast universe upon other ones and possibilities every little step and second. Think about it. You know, that one time you said, oh shit, there's a pebble, that looks cool, I'm gonna kick it. there's a million other yous. Maybe you didn't kick it. Maybe you walked around it. Or maybe you looked at that pebble and said, fuck, and walked away. Or maybe it made you think, hey, I wanted to buy some bread. It don't matter, because every single one of these things is true. They always existed and always will be. However, you had that free will and choice that set together predestination. It's both and neither. Think about it. Don't. Because better yet, you already know it. Or just whatever you know, it's inside your soul. You're born with it from the moment of creation, but there is no creation because you've always been. Alright? Yeah, I believe in fairies. Alright, let's get to that. I love my little girls. They cause me problems, but as many problems as they cause, they solve them, I guarantee that. You know, I got angels and I got demons, if you want to even call them that. It's hard, because as much as there is a total, like, gray area, there's also a lot of black and white, you know, it's back and forth. It depends person to person. There's just personalities that could be human beings. There's just flesh, soul. We have something greater than this, and even like shells within our souls, like there's higher levels of sit. They talk about 7 layers, but really, there's a million or more. There's no end to the vast universe that is you inside of you. You are God. You are the universal one, the beginning and the end. But either way, back to ghosts, you know, there's different layers, you know. It's not always fairies, as I say. I do communicate with fairies. I have a lot of fairies around me. I find other people's fairies. They're not just that. They're not always assigned to people. They're not always assigned to something. Sometimes you can just float around. But these are something of a different level. Sort of, you've crossed over to get to that in a second. You've crossed the line. You've gone into the light, or whatever you see inside you that creates new being. That whole Tibetan Book of the Dead, I mean, to say specifically what happens after you die, that's a gray area, you know. I believe it's something different for everybody, but at the same time, the exact same. Either way, you also have ghosts. These things are shells. Sometimes, because everything has a soul, it doesn't always have to be a specific entity that was once a human or could be human. Perhaps the house itself has a soul, or like there was just some really negative energy at one time. Like say there was a beating and a rape upstairs or something, and so you hear that stomping, but it's not anyone or even a specific ghost stomping, it's just that energy repeating itself because it was such a specific element within the slipstream, you know. The time span of God or the universe around us. But yeah, I have a lot of angels, I have a lot of demons, I have 13 main spirits. Well, I have millions really, but you know, I have maybe about 30 wives. You know, we've got married in an astral sense. You know, I do believe these are my wives. Yet, I have a lot of them, therefore, I have plans on fucking a lot of women, you know. And maybe men. I've never really been attracted to men much like that, but I don't know. I really love pussy, but at the same time, if I had sex with a man, that's just something I do. I don't see that as being right or wrong either way.
Speaking of butts, yeah? What? Oh, I ripped you open.
But I love my girls.
It's kinda
they help me with everything, really. They're beautiful. They really are. These beautiful little women with wings. And they can look like whatever they want to look like. But these are my little sweethearts. They mean the world to me. Clap your hands if you believe in fairies. Always.